Hey guys, this is Charles with Charles on This World checking in. Listen, so I have been watching The Art of Dialogue. The Art of Dialogue is a really good website, I'm sorry, YouTube channel you guys can check out here on YouTube. But they've been covering the Keefe D. Um, Keefe D been doing a lot of interviews with them lately, so I just want to go ahead and just play a little bit of the different interviews, and he reveals who actually took the life of Tupac Shakur. Let's go ahead and play the clip, and I'm gonna come back with my reaction.
You was telling me before this interview that Orlando, his favorite rapper was Pac.
Yeah, yeah. He has some good lyrics. He liked him over Biggs. A lot of people liked him over Biggs. He was hard. He was versatile. He's versatile. He can go with the knowledge. He can go to the gangster. All eyes on me. He had some good ass songs. I ain't gonna lie. That double album was a motherfucker.
Of course, that album went hard.
You know that double album was too cold. All eyes on me. That was yeah, yeah. That was our boy. All of us, our whole low rider club used to be bumping that. All eyes over to us. You know? Yeah. I hate that shit happened, dog. I really do, man. Cause it fucked up a lot of people's lives, dude. Hate that shit happen. Promise to God. I feel they sh- that was wrong, man. It was just wrong, purely wrong. You know what I'm saying? I wish that shit had never happened. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion on it. Wish that shit would have never happened, dude. You know what I'm saying? I lost my Colombian plug. You know what I'm saying? Had to been having the feds up my ass for 15 years. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't catch a break, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I did time behind that shit. When I went to the feds the first time, they had me on the second phone call. My lawyer like, you ain't in here for this shit, Keefe. You know what you in here for. Like, oh, okay, big dog. He said they're gonna try to get enough evidence so where you won't get out. And they kept on coming up there saying, you're never getting out. That day I got released, I was looking for. You hear me? I made it out, but that dude didn't stop. That's all I can tell you. The dude, major crime unit from the FBI, LA area. Boosie couldn't handle that pressure. You know what I'm saying? I handled that shit. I was up under that shit for 15 years, Mr. Boosie Boots. You know what I'm saying? I felt I did good, bro. You know? And anybody in their right mind would have did that shit in their right mind. You know what I'm saying? The deal they gave me, anybody in their right mind would have did that shit. Free day people, straight the indictment. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in their right, because they was punishing my crew all over the country, dude. It was for the punish us. And they was gonna leave people homeless. You know what I'm saying? People, family on the streets and shit, and put us all their mans in jail. So just one day man's gonna suffer. Our families are gonna suffer. Our babies, our grandkids, everybody's gonna suffer. So I felt I was like Moses, dude. Save my people. And that's the kind of deal they gave me.
What?
Anybody in their right mind would have did that shit. Even Mr. Tough Ass Boosie.
Right, right. But yeah, man, that's wild, man. So Orlando, his favorite rapper was Pac.
Yeah. 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 Like it. Good dude, yeah. Everybody used to bump that shit. The whole fucking world liked it, that shit. All eyes up. If you didn't like that shit, you was a hater. You know that goddamn well. You know goddamn that shit was hard, motherfucker. I like.
I ain't gonna front when that album came out. I got tired of hearing that shit was everywhere. It was almost like the chronic. It was like the chronic. It was the chronic that was everywhere. It was Doggy Style that was everywhere. And then like that freaking All Eyes on Me album was everywhere. He is right about that. Let's
To
continue
the
on.
shit too. If Biggie them didn't like that shit, the Puff didn't like that shit, they hating too. Gene Deal didn't like that shit, they hating too. Clark Kent didn't like that shit, they hating too. What's his name? What's the dude name? Grandmaster Flex. If he didn't like, he bumped the shit out of that shit. That shit was hard. Everybody, the whole world liked that shit. That's why it sold so much. Come on, man. You ain't got no good ears if you didn't like that shit. Something fucking wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Did you like it?
Of course, that
You
album
was
went
a
hard.
you was a youngster too. You was a youngster. And all eyes on me. I used to be coming in my low rider, all eyes on me, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hard. And I used to be like, yeah, all eyes on me, you know. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was hard. You know that shit was hard. But to give him his props. That motherfucker had some good shit. You know. You know that shit. Yeah.
That thumbs up button, guys, as we continue on.
So what you think Boosie gonna do? You think he gonna chill or no?
We gonna see what his sentence deals. If he don't have 60 months, the feds go by 60 months. And a gun case is a mandatory minimum of 60 months. If he get anything under 60 months, he did told on somebody. I've been in the federal system. I know the whole system back and forth, especially with the sentencing guidelines stuff. A gun case is 5 years at least. And it depends on what kind of guns you have and what kind of priors you have. But he better have at least 5 years coming. He better, yeah. Like I see him with the ankle monitor on. I see him, he was crying like a mother to get up out of there too, boy. Charleston White, hey, he had me laughing like a mother. My son said, "Look what Charleston White said about your boy." Yeah, he don't tell. Them boys got your ass, boy. He had me laughing like a mother. Yeah, you know what I want to see though? I want to see him and Charleston White get him up. I would call him out, but he too light in the ass for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a mismatch. Me and Boosie, you know what I'm saying? That's a mismatch. You know what I'm saying? He always talking about he gonna knock somebody out. But that's a mismatch. But I would like to see him and Charleston White get him up. I pay per view for that shit. I'm quite sure plenty of people will pay per view for that shit. But he
Also made another comment where he said that Orlando, he would have respected it more if a street dude would have jumped him instead of Tupac. He said that street dudes don't like rappers.
what do you know about a gangster and a rapper? You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. To me, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no fucking gangster. Who think Boosie a gangster? You know what I'm saying? Only him. Ain't no real gangsters thinking Boosie no fucking gangster. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to him, you would think he a gangster for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to him, nobody, you know, who the fuck is Boosie? Fucking rapper. Go wash your ass down with some lotion, man. Damn. Black ass eyes. Little ugly dude, boy. That dude. Whew. You know what I'm saying? And he always talk. Man. Shit. To me, he the sellout. You know what I'm saying? Always talking, always in somebody's business. Get you some business, Boosie. You need to get him some motherfucking business. Little ugly motherfucker. And he only weighed like 130,
Mhm.
soaking wet. And he once he gets sentenced, keep your mouth shut, Boosie. They got wolves. Yeah, they got dudes in there waiting on you running your mouth. You run your mouth the way you running it. I'm just giving you some advice. Shut your fucking mouth, Boosie. Especially when you go up in that place. Because I got friends from everywhere, especially on that West Coast. I even got some East Coast friends too, because I made some bosses and they in that federal system, dude. Yeah. You better not be on the yard when I'm gonna make sure they come see your motherfucking ass. And you better have 5 years. You better have 5 years. There's something fucking wrong. You talking to a dude that been in the feds and know the mandatory minimums and all that shit. You better have at least fucking 5 years, dude. And you're so fucking dumb. You get on the fucking screen showing a gun. Come on, man. So fucking that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You told on yourself. Yeah, that's what he did. But he lucky he wasn't in the L.A. area, Central District of California. Shit, he'd be no bail for sure. Yeah, no bail. You know, the 112 numbers and the 012 numbers. Yeah, he'd be no bail for sure, man. Yeah, he lucky. He was in San Diego. He would have been downtown anywhere in this L.A. area. So that's would have been. He'd still be in there. So they don't get no bills in LA. It's just like you murdered a motherfucker in that MDC in LA. Mm-hmm.
When you met Puffy, that was before Bad Boy blew up, huh?
When they was messing with us, they was on the come up. You know what I'm saying? So we had more money than them. You know what I'm saying? Gene Deal say nephew always wore that shirt. You seen him 4 or 5 times in it. Man, Gene Deal nephew would watch pocket you back then. Nephew had money. I don't know what is wrong with him. You know? So he bought that shirt brand new at the thing that day.
Oh, you talking about when Gene Deal said on my platform that every time he seen Orlando, he was wearing that Dan Marino jersey?
Now I've seen Orlando several times, and a few times he had that same shirt on that he had at the at the MGM.
Right.
Maybe he had like 10 of them or something like that, bro. That was in his closet, and he just just liked the number, liked the colors and everything like that. But I've seen him on that shirt numerous of times. You pay $300-400 for a throwback. You're gonna wear it like 3,000 times before you put it up or something like that. I don't know. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like that, but I've seen that brother with that shirt on several times.
Hell no. No, man, we fly dudes, man. Hell no. No. He just brought that jersey that day. You know? No, that's a lie. He just brought that jersey that day, big dog. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The way things have always been. Others are